Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Tuesday edition of Lifeline, giving you a second chance at success. Now, today, we're talking about leadership. And I want to bring up something that I just mentioned on my podcast that I have always that have always rubbed has always rubbed me the wrong way. And that is the old saying, leaders aren't born, they're made. And I'll tell you why that rubs me the wrong way. I believe that everybody has the capability, regardless of the background, age, experience, skills or lack thereof. I believe everybody has the capability of being a good leader. Just one, we have to want to be a good leader. Two, we have to expect to be a good leader. And then three, we have to make steps to being a good leader. But ultimately, it comes down to the fact that we must choose to be a good leader. Now, you can say what you will about Donald Trump, but I've said this to a few people back during the 2016 election. Donald Trump is a hated man, yes. Is he a good person? Probably not. But essentially, he's the president that this country needs. You can take a look at any businessman and their personality. Businessmen, especially good businessmen like what Donald Trump is, they're not very well liked people. But they're good at spotting liars. They're good at spotting not good deals. Or they're good at spotting good deals. But they're also good at spotting the holes in an organization. And essentially, the government is an organization of a lot of people. And what I admire Donald Trump for is what I admire any leader for. Is they seen a need that needed to be made. And let's all face it, our government is corrupt. But don't get me wrong, I am a patriot. I love this country. I love the freedoms of this country, and I love those who sacrifice to give me those freedoms. But let's come down and face the bare nitty-gritty facts is this country and the politicians that run this country are corrupt. And up until this point, they have been corrupt. And are still corrupt. And what one of the main promises that Donald Trump promised during his election, which we tend to forget, is he said he would root out all of the corruption that is going on in Washington. And if you look at it, he's done a pretty good job at doing it. And also a pretty good job at stirring the waters, stirring the pot. But he's also created change. Because we, as a country, we have, I know I've been sick of the corruption. As are a lot of people. I'm grateful that Donald Trump had the courage to step up and take the reins as leader. I am. I don't think I would be able to. But that's my point. Is leaders see a need and they choose leadership. I don't care if you feel like you were thrust into leadership. That's a bold-faced lie. Leaders choose to be in leadership because they feel they believe that they have what it takes to make an impact and to make the change that is needed. They mimic the change and they see it, and then they lead others to the change. Just like within a country or a company, there's leaders within a company, and some of them are not in management. Let's face it, some in management are not leaders. I've had many of my managers that weren't leaders, but the leaders who everybody followed chose to follow the management, and therefore made everything kosher. So, a few questions. What type of leader do you want to be? Where do you feel like in your life you can make the most impact? Where do you feel like you're being called to leadership? You see, in my life, and in my church, I've had callings of leadership. And for several years, I've helped a lot of people get to where they need to be. But I still chose to be that leader. And that's my point. If you feel you want to be a leader, if you want to be a leader, you need to choose to be the leader. And then mimic the change that you want to make. Which means you see that change needs to happen, well then you be the change. And then others will start asking, hey, why are you acting that way? And that's when you start leading. Well, this is the way I do it. This is the reason why I do it. This is why why don't you try it? See where I'm getting at? Again, thank you for watching, tuning in today. If this is your first time to this channel, hit subscribe right there. And right next to it, click the notification bell and turn on all notifications to this channel. So that way when I upload, and I upload daily, you'll be notified with every new video that I upload. And before you leave, please go ahead and click like. That will support me in bringing more amazing content to you. So please tune in later on today, where I'll be on Facebook doing a live question and answer session. Tune in to Facebook later on today and tune into the Lifeline podcast, and to which I can either email to you, or if you look me up on Facebook, I will post it and send it to you. So, hope all is well, guys. Hope you're doing well, and keep chasing success. We'll talk to you next time. Bye.